Disclaimer before we truly begin, this was not the planned episode 2. Episode 2 was on perspective, but due to my real life being busy and the topic being far bigger than I ever could have expected, here is a bite-sized topic for now. For those of you that haven't watched before, each episode will be a new topic in which I discuss items from the vast world we live in and give you what it says on the tin, food for thought. In this series, you can either watch the video or be tabbed out and listening to the audio whilst doing something else. Well then, folks, let us begin. As most would say, emotions are an extremely complex thing, even in their basic form, and this is mainly due to the fact that we have a hard time interpreting our own feelings. I'll give you an example. I, for one, often misinterpret the feeling of disgust as fear. Whenever I see an image or a scene or encounter something that brings me to extreme disgust, my brain makes me believe I'm scared of it. Due to this, when I was younger, I had quite a few irrational fears of rather specific things. I've since recovered from them, but I had a hilariously irrational fear of Marmite and butter that had been molded over and cut multiple times with a knife so that butter scars mutate. As I said, hilariously specific. Interestingly enough, there is a psychological disorder called alexithymia that, actually, it'd be better to be explained by the Wikipedia description. Here we go. Alexithymia is a personality construct characterized by the subclinical inability to identify and describe emotions in the self. The core characteristics of alexithymia are marked dysfunction in emotional awareness, social attachment, and interpersonal relating. Furthermore, people with alexithymia have difficulty in distinguishing and appreciating the emotions of others, which is thought to lead to unempathetic and ineffective emotional responding. Alexithymia occurs in approximately 10% of the population and can occur within a number of psychiatric conditions. Jeez, that Wikipedia article was a tongue twister. I wanted you guys to see that there is literally a disorder that prevents human beings and an extremely emotional species from understanding their own emotional behaviors and that of others in the world around them. Although, when it comes to a lack of empathy in society, there seems to be a duality in opinion. One hand, some would say that society raises us to be sociopathic and unempathetic so that we can succeed and step upon the crumpled husks of our competitors. On the other hand, some would say that society raises us to be understanding and caring and compassionate, and to treat others how you'd be treated yourself. I personally believe the latter statement to be hogwash. I don't think humans are inherently evil, nor do I want to. I think we're all born as a blank slate, and that we are molded by the world around us. Look at today's society. The social media age is causing us to devolve into extreme cases of narcissism, which go far beyond the realms of self-confidence, but the social media age will be definitely covered in another video. The interpretation of the thoughts running through our head is often difficult to process, so it's no wonder that people, even without the psychological disorders getting in their way, struggle a bit. Not everything that runs through our heads can be interpreted into words. Most of it is just signals, vague concepts, memory fragments, and most importantly, emotional responses. And now, this in itself presents a whole new issue, and this is quite circular. If you struggle to interpret your emotions, how can you then process your thoughts if they're being produced as emotional responses? How can you ever know your own thoughts? Or is this the eternal dilemma produced by those that suffer with alexithymia? Boy, oh boy, my head hurts. On a separate note, these days more and more people are being completely emotionally stunted, their primary and secondary socialization teaching them that feelings are a sign of weakness and only the strong survive by hiding their true feelings. I mean, yeah, it's good to not always let everyone know everything about you straight away. This can protect you from being manipulated, but on the other hand, the way this is being taught is problematic as heck and causes a whole legion of trouble and issues in adulthood due to the impressionability of children. Side note, primary and secondary socialization are sociological terms. I'll quickly explain them so that I don't alienate you fine folks. Primary socialization occurs when a child learns the attitudes, values, and actions appropriate to the individuals as members of a particular culture. Secondary socialization refers to the process of learning what is appropriate behavior as a member of a smaller group within the larger society. So basically, primary comes from parents or adopted parents or whatever, and secondary comes from friends and teachers and whatnot. For now, I think I'll end here. I think I've given you guys a lot to think about. Perhaps I didn't answer a lot of the questions I left, but that is not the point of this series. It is to make you think and ponder upon the subject matter, and to want to look into it and form your own opinions. I apologize profusely for how long this video took to release, and this isn't even the original video I had planned. I still have the script half finished. I've just been really busy in my life, and I'm too stubborn to have such a big topic not approached properly, so I finally allowed myself to step back and start a new topic. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you like this topic and haven't seen any other video, please check it out, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this series. And if you want to know more about when my videos are being released as they're being released, don't forget to turn notifications on. Love you all, peace out, bye bye.